Hi, everyone. I'm Greta Chapman, the CEO of the South Dakota Hall of Fame.
And I'm Marci Burdick. I'm the vice chair of the board of the Hall of Fame. We know these have been odd times in our state and our nation's history. A lot of us are staying closer to home. And so we wanted to take a couple minutes today to talk to you about some of the programs at the Hall of Fame that can be used by anyone who's looking for some content these days. So all of these programs are free and available here on our Facebook site, or they're also available through our website, which is sdhalloffame.org. So let me take just a step back and tell you a little bit about the Hall. For over 45 years, the South Dakota Hall of Fame has been collecting and preserving the stories of people and their accomplishments who have really contributed to a culture of excellence in our state and made it the special place that we all believe it to be. And those stories come not only from people who have been inducted into the Hall of Fame, but they also capture what we call acts of excellence. And those are single activities that any one of us could do to contribute something important to our communities. And all of these things, again, are free and available at the click of a mouse.
So we want to share our 5 programs with you. And first up is a comprehensive and inspiring online collections of stories about South Dakotans. And we are a primary source of South Dakota history that continues to evolve. As we all know, we're living in historical times. So on our website, you can go to programming and you can see the Legends and Learning webpage that includes a collection as well as multimedia of biographies, photos, video, and documents, all to inspire teachers and students. And the program teaches across the collection. So when you go in to view the Legends and Learning inductees, you'll see here a teachers section. And in that teachers section are all the different subject activities that can be done with students. It's very dynamic, lots of creativity. If you didn't know you could do math equations when it comes to biography and an inductee, there's some really great things here for students and teachers. So it's a dynamic program, especially because of the fact that our multimedia platform gives us the flexibility to continue to add to stories as they evolve and impact our state.
So thanks, Greta. Next up, we'll talk about the inductee legacy of achievement pages. And this is a accumulation of over 700 biographies of people who have been inducted into the Hall of Fame. And there you see Greta has it on your screen. It is one of the most comprehensive and unique collections that exists about South Dakotans. And you can browse through this on your own, literally starting from A and going to Z. The first person on our page is a gentleman by the name of Cleve Abbott of Yankton. He was one of the first African Americans to graduate from a South Dakota college. He earned over 30 athletic letters during his time in college, but he continued to break barriers and make achievements the rest of his life. He became the first person of color on a U.S. Olympic committee, and he was an influential educator at the Tuskegee Institute. And going from there to Z, we end at Z with Ruth Jolkowski of Custer and the Crazy Horse Memorial. Ruth was a gentle, humble woman who helped build one of the state's largest and inspiring attractions. So this Legacy of Achievement program, not only available for individual browsing, but is used by many state organizations, including South Dakota Public Broadcasting, South Dakota Leadership, and the State Historical Society.
So next up, I want to talk to you about a very special collection, which they all are. They really are priceless in many ways, is the James Emery Lakota Language and Music Collection. You can find that on our website, again, by going to the programming drop-down to the Emery Lakota Language Collection. It provides digitized audio to hear and learn about the Native American culture. Inductee James Emery was a technician for Black Hills Energy, and he began his passion in the 1950s to save the unwritten Lakota language and record the music while working in his garage, using at the time cutting edge technology, which was 78 LPs. His son Jim Emery and his grandson David Emery, who has recently retired from the Black Hills Energy as the CEO, continue this passion to preserve the Lakota language and music collection with us. We're very honored to have that opportunity as well. You can hear sounds of recordings that are also in the National Archives. Inductee James Emery was invited by the Lakota tribes to many reservation celebrations to record the language and the songs that are vital to the history of the Lakota. Again, it's a priceless collection, and in one of the examples is a recording of Ben Black Elk, the son of Nicholas Black Elk, who was born in 1863 and was a 2018 inductee into the Hall. So you can see the value and that it spans over 100 years. You can view the collection by clicking this link, and you'll see a number of the audio recordings. There are well over 300 CDs of audio recordings.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing, Greta. And as people saw there, I think that, you know, they range from just a few minutes long to nearly an hour, so you can really peruse at your leisure. So the next program we're going to talk to you about is something we call Acts of Excellence. And as Americans and South Dakotans, we know that we can come together in times of crisis. And in this state, we raise each other up and support each other every day. And we honor those kind of activities through our Acts of Excellence program. They might be one-time events. We get them from you. All you need to do is send us a couple paragraphs about a person or an organization that's doing something great in your community, and we'll not only honor them, but we will collect their story and some details about what they did and put it on our website so others can learn from them. Just as an idea of some of the acts of excellence that we've received, we honored a barista in the Northern Hills who has her own coffee truck and is giving a portion of her profits back to the community in which she lives, and an auto repair company that uses their skills at cost or less to help the poor in their community.
The Visitor and Education Center in Chamberlain, the yellow building that people often refer to on I-90, showcases exhibits to teach and to inspire all ages, and with an insider view into South Dakotans chasing their dreams. So I'd like to take you to that and show you, when you visit the Visitor and Education Center, we have a number of exhibits on display, and we continue to add to those exhibits. They're unique, and your experience would be the same. For example, the Miss South Dakota More Than a Crown exhibit tells the insider story of South Dakotans that use the pageantry experience for their statewide and national influences. The exhibit Nicholas Black Elk Legacy in Cultural Connections showcases how the diversity of our state brings together different cultures to connect us all. The South Dakota Hall of Fame 45th Anniversary exhibit highlights the organization's history, continuing the mission to champion a culture of excellence for all in South Dakota. So there are several other exhibits that we encourage you to visit, and you can see that we have background information telling more about the exhibit on our website or a virtual visit. So we certainly hope that you will look on our website, as well as when the time comes to visit the South Dakota Hall of Fame Visitor and Education Center.
So all of these programs that we're talking about today, and we really want to stress, are free and available to the public on both our Facebook page and our website, which is sdhalloffame.org. You're also welcome to contact our staff at 605-234-4216 or email sdhallinfo@gmail.com. And of course, all that contact information is on the webpage too. So we'll keep doing more updates on Facebook. They'll include conversations with some of our inductees about how each of us can positively impact South Dakotans. The new news, as you see here, about the 2020 inductees. These are unprecedented times, and at the Hall of Fame, we want to help.
Thanks everybody for taking time to watch our programming, as well as to give us your feedback. Take care.